Welcome back to the Romanian Reaver channel. And things are getting fun in Homeworld Cataclysm.
Beginning construction.
Granted, this is one of the more less good parts. And possibly one of the reasons why, again, there are issues with remastering this without the source code.
Stand by Group 1.
Ready. Roger, Command. Preparing to dock. Ready. Pairing up.
Interesting sounds. Top's a bit mangled in terms of the
Stand by Group 1. Bridge.
We need to know what happened
textures.
to the lower decks. The Kleesan is going to perform some close-range scans, but with all the raider activity, they'll need a large escort force of acolytes.
Underway.
Escorts assigned.
Things gonna get dummy thick soon enough in terms of trouble. I wonder, yeah, it does count it. They look kinda cute from the distance. Just look at that. Mine gun bricks, quite literally.
Stand by Group 1.
Roger, Command. Beginning link now.
Escorts assigned.
Worker ready. Hauling rock. Ready to go.
Interesting tweaks in terms of overall gameplay. You don't really notice these as a young buck. That's the old style of beam for harvesting. Guys, I'm actually see that in Homeworld 1 remastered because it's gone. But that's how it used to look, even in Homeworld 1. The whole grabby, get close and start pulling chunks out is Homeworld 2. And to a large degree, Homeworld Deserts of Karak. We can't set it to evasive, so you won't be moving much quicker than that.
Bridge. Stand by Group 1.
Going to high alert now.
Ready to engage.
Receiving you loud and clear. Going to alert.
Mimic here. Roger, holographic projectors on. Full power to projectors.
Just to be safe, you know. Durst Cloud. I do like the fact that in this game they made the corvettes basically tape together ships. Really goes with the aesthetic of the Somtol being like, oh fuck, we need shit. Probably fix shit. And they went with it a wee bit more creatively than their Kushan forebears, because they actually made something ad hoc. Properly ad hoc. Yeah, something really bad happened on this ship. Or this part of the ship. Looks like the last part it spread to was engineering. But it ran out of oomph for some reason or another. It didn't really touch the canister bit. The ore canister part to be precise. It's mostly focused around this area and a wee bit here. I'm gonna guess the drive assembly is mostly unmanned, which means the control assembly for the drive assembly, the control center for the drive assembly is the part where it hit. What? Well, we're about to find out in about a couple of seconds. Prepare for some screaming. It's not gonna be pretty. Though granted they kept it PG-13, but you only really need a wee bit of imagination to realize what happens when those marks start appearing on your ship.
Holding position.
This is the Cleason. We are closing in to scan and download the module's data recorders. Sensors are picking up some sort of life sign. Some of the crew may still be alive.
They aren't.
Wait, the module's gone active. I'm getting an energy spike.
And it's not in any way you want to be in.
Warning, we've lost all contact with the Cleason and her escorts. Life signs are low or non-existent on our ships, but they're still incoming on attack vectors with weapons hot.
Whatever happened to the research module must have spread to the other ships. We have no choice but to deal with them as hostiles. Get a research team studying the tapes and stay away from the research module at all costs.
Not much choice when it's gonna be coming for you.
Research underway. Stand by Group 1.
Worker
Stand
here.
by Group
Good timing.
3.
There's a rattle in the manifold.
I'm not gonna be risking these guys. We have enough resources.
Stand by Group 1.
Roger, Command.
Command. Stand by Group 1. Escorts assigned.
Ready to go, sir.
Escorts assigned.
Ready to go.
Mimic ready.
Here they come. Yep. You really don't want to be on the other side of this thing. You can actually hear them talking to each other. That's not just a... You hear? That's not random
Stand by
chat.
Group 1.
Random background. That's actually them talking to each other.
Weapons charged.
Report of hostiles by Group 1. Command ship is under attack.
Be cleansed and be relieved of eternity. Is that thing. Yeah. I might sound a wee bit preachy, but you guys really don't want to know the background of this shit. This shit being the beast.
Construction underway.
That's what they call it. No. Original name, I know. But yeah.
This is Command. Stand by Group 3.
Just want to get that done as quickly as possible. To get the fuck out of here.
Stand by Group 1.
Roger, Command.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 1.
Ready.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 1. Adding ships to Group 1. Bridge. Stand by Group 1.
Target acquired. Understood. I've been looking for a fight.
Report of hostiles by Group 1. Command
Roger,
ship is
Command.
under
Target
attack.
locked in.
Stand by Group 1.
Maneuver drive at full thrust.
Stand by Group 2.
Receiving.
Stand by Group 1. Adding ships to Group 1.
Moving to attack.
Report of hostiles by Group 1. Bridge. Command ship is under attack. Research completed.
Our ships were taken over by some sort of biomechanical virus, carried on that beam the research module fired. We can run a charge through the hulls of our ships to reduce the rate of infection.
Stand by Group 1. Report of hostiles by Group 2. Stand by Group 1.
Scum. Target locked in.
Report of hostiles by Group 1. Stand by Group 2.
Moving to attack.
Command ship is under attack. We have hyperspace signatures. Looks like the Tyrannic Raiders have tracked us down. And they have an Imperial heavy cruiser with them.
When it rains, it pours.
The Cleesan is our property now. Be gone or be destroyed.
You don't understand. The Cleesan and our module have been subverted by something and it is spreading. Do not approach them. Repeat, do not approach them.
A transparent ploy, even for a ship full of miners. We thought you Hagarans were smarter than this. Now depart before we claim you as well.
Stand by Group 1.
Target acquired.
Stand by Group 2.
Got it. Hitting it. Ready to go. Target acquired.
Report of hostiles by Group 1. Stand by Group 2.
Charging weapon.
Stand by Group 1.
Weapons charged.
Stand by Group 2.
Target locked in.
Adding ships to Group 1. Command.
These are meat grinders.
Beginning construction.
Need repairs, Command.
Stand by Group 2.
Good timing. Rattle the manifold.
Stand by
Returning
Group
to
1.
hangar.
Stand by Group 2.
Attention, hangar coming in.
Command.
You've been upgrading. Oh yeah, that's an extra 5 damage. Flight leader.
Worker ready.
This is Command.
Acolyte locked down.
Stand by Group 1. Setting assigned Group 1. Stand by Group 1. Adding ships to Group 1. Adding ships to Group 1. Adding ships to Group 1.
I am here, Command.
Stand by Group 1.
What was the saying? Discretion is the better part of valor. That would be the best one for that guy.
Adding ships to Group 1. Stand by Group 2.
We're moving out right now.
Stand by Group 1. Adding ships to Group 1.
Good.
Stand by Group 1.
Taking evasive stance now. Moving
Stand
to
by
attack.
Group 1. Stand by
Receiving you
Group 2.
loud and clear. Moving to attack.
Report of hostiles by Group 1. Stand by Group 1. Adding ships to Group 1.
Weapons charged.
Yoink!
Stand by Group 1. Adding ships to Group 1.
Underway.
Stand by Group
Coordinates
2.
now.
You got it.
Stand by Group 1.
Maneuver drive at full thrust. Roger, Command.
Yes.
Roger, Command. Ready.
Stand by Group 1. Adding ships to Group 1.
And now it rains.
A research module. That'll make up for having to chase these Agarans halfway across the sector. All acquisition teams prepare for boarding.
Yes, it got 1,000 times worse. And yes, this ship's now ripped for our displeasure.
The fools have made things much worse. All infected vessels are closing on us. We can't survive an enemy we don't understand. We must escape into hyperspace. Hyperspace module charged. Now go.
Going into docking pattern.
Stand by Group 1. All ships return for docking and prepare for hyperspace.
Emergency
By Group 2.
would be a bad idea.
Command ship is under attack.
Target acquired.
Stand by Group 2.
Got it. Hitting in. Charging weapon.
Stand by Group 1.
Returning to hangar.
Stand by Group 3. Bridge. Bridge. Stand by Group
Going into
1.
docking pattern.
Ready to go. Moving to attack.
Report of hostiles by Group 2.
Ready to go.
Command ship is under attack.
Oh, you know what?
All ships
Hyperspace.
return for docking and prepare for hyperspace.
We're gonna lose the same amount either way.
Report of hostiles by Group 2.
Ramming frigate damaged. Ramming frigate destroyed.
Oh, we forgot one.
Ship engineers report 1.2. With the Cleesan and their science team lost, my engineers are now analyzing the subversion entity we have codenamed the Beast. The Beast seems to infect vessels with a kind of particle being that layers the target with techno-organic robots. Once these entities make contact with a compatible surface, they begin to absorb material and infiltrate the target structure. When they make contact with organic matter, they use the mass to form a neural control network that then takes control of the ship. Each beast cell functions like a biomechanical virus. It's capable of using and subverting living cells in much the same way that it subverts and uses non-organic technology. More studies need to be done, but we're engineers, not biologists. Analysis of the infection attack indicates that the beast particles ride the charged plasma beam and then coat the target. The charged nature of the beam allows it to jump from target to target. Infection per shot seems based on the mass of the target ships. Again, more qualified analysis is desperately needed if we're to find a counter to this beam.
Energy shielding. That's the counter.
We have come to find a Bentusi trading ship to seek information on the beast. If anyone has ever fought this thing before, they will know. Sensors are reading a Bentusi energy signature here. Intercept and open communications with them.
We're gonna do a wee bit of this mission, cause yeah.
Worker here, harvesting.
Construction underway.
Ready to go, sir.
You need to be
Stand now,
retired.
ship. Bridge.
Roger, command.
Setting assigned Group 1. Command. Bridge.
Wait, we lost the mimic? Fuck.
Bridge.
Is a bit disheartening.
Beginning construction. Stand by Group 1.
Ramming frigate has been decommissioned.
Bridge. Stand by Group 1. Adding ships to Group 1.
Fortunately, from now on, we have to be careful with contact.
Stand by Group 1.
Just tell me where to go.
Setting assigned Group 4.
I'll be there before you blink. Got that.
Stand by Group
Evading.
1.
Taking evasive stance now. Receiving.
Stand by Group 1. Adding ships to Group 1.
Recon, ready to go. I'm on my way, Command. Recon, returning to hangar.
Those are infected vessels out there. All ships, engage and destroy the beast fleet. We must aid the Bentusi any way we can.
Attention, Bentusi trading station. You are not being attacked by normal pirate vessels. Do not let them get close.
It does not matter if they are. Only the Madfoot attack the Unbound. Hostile ships will be regrettably destroyed.
Construction underway. Stand by Group 1. Adding ships to Group 1.
Looks like we've been noticed. Beast attack group on incoming vector.
Stand by Group 1.
Roger, Command.
Adding ships to Group 1.
Roger, Command.
Escorts assigned. Stand by Group 1. Adding ships to Group 1. Escorts assigned. Command.
All systems tracking
Stand by
and
Group 1.
engaged.
Maneuver drive at full thrust.
Nothing too impressive. No get slaughtered in quite expedient fashion.
Report of hostiles by Group 1. Stand by Group 1.
Going to high alert now.
Stand by Group 1. Adding ships to Group 1. Escorts assigned.
Receiving.
Stand by Group 1. Adding ships to Group 1. Escorts assigned.
Let me at 'em. Locking on to your beacon.
Ah yes, the third piece. That's supposed to be here, not there. There. Yeah.
Command ship is under attack. Stand by Group
Shit.
1.
Target locked in.
Stand by Group 1.
Weapons charged.
Command. Stand by Group 1.
Target acquired. Releasing couplings. Now. Clearing twin now. Secondary engines online. Ready for uplink.
Command ship is under attack.
Receiving. Weapons charged. Target locked in. Returning to hangar.
Stand by Group 1. This is Command. Beginning construction. Construction underway. Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 4. Bridge. Stand by
Going
Group
into
1.
docking pattern.
Bridge. Bridge.
Hmm.
Docked.
Auto launch set. Command.
Worker ready.
Stand by Group 1. We have a hyperspace signature. It's one of ours.
Kifmanan.
Kifmanan carrier Cow Stow to Bentusi vessel. We have answered your distress call.
Cow Stow. Wait. Those are not, repeat, are not raider ships. Destroy them at maximum range.
The Cow Stow doesn't understand the nature of the beast. Protect her at all costs.
Stand by Group 1. Adding ships to Group 1. Adding ships to Group 1.
Pairing up. Preparing to dock. Compositing underway.
Stand by Group 1. Adding ships to Group 1.
Roger, Command.
Adding ships to Group 1.
Preparing to dock. Ready.
Report of hostiles by Group 1. Stand by Group 1.
Understood. I've been looking for a fight. Moving to attack. Returning to hangar.
Stand by Group 3. Adding ships to Group 1.
Going into docking pattern.
See, this is how the face is supposed to look. And here comes the problem. Things are about to get from thick to shit quite quick. Let's prepare our butts. Once this goes down, we'll cap the episode, because I think we all know what's gonna go down.
There is something wrong here. The presence. We sense its hunger. Not infant rape. Not unbound. Something other. Something older. Something from outside.
Here it goes.
It tears at us, rewriting a song of our own memory, turning our body against us, binding us. This cannot be. We will not be bound.
Yoink!
They vaporized themselves rather than become that thing. At least we can make sure they didn't sacrifice themselves in vain. Wipe out the surviving infected vessels.
Okay. But as I said, we're gonna leave it off here because it's 34 minutes. Gonna take us another 12-ish. Get this episode done. So catch you guys and gals next time. Thank you for watching, or more precisely surviving up until this point, because gods know the editing's kinda interesting and my voice has a melodic tone to it. If you like what you saw, feel free to hit the subscribe button, like button. It does help out the statistics of the channel, gets more visible, you know, stuff like that. And to be honest, at one point I would like to actually make this a job so I can do better content with better quality, more games, more coverage, you know, stuff like that. Take care.